Hailey Bieber is opening up about helping her husband, Justin Bieber, with his sobriety. The 24-year-old model was on Wednesday's episode of the Victoria's Secret Voices podcast and revealed that growing up with a dad who grappled with substance issues helped her support the 27-year-old singer.
There's a lot of addiction that runs in my family, like not even just my dad. A lot of other people on that side of my family struggled with a lot of different things. And my dad was always really open about that. And I always appreciated that. I was always really, really close to my dad. And I was a lot more open with him in a lot of ways than I was with my mom. I think him being really open about it and how it almost, ruined his relationship with my mom and how they could have ended up not together. And I think when you're like a teenager and you're thinking like, wow, like there's this thing that was so powerful that like my beautiful parents almost like didn't end up together because of this. And he was just always like extremely open about like why being sober was what worked for him and like why he needed to be sober and what, alcoholic behavior looks like and where that comes out.
In the podcast, Hailey said her dad, Stephen Baldwin, had issues with cocaine specifically. Justin opened up about his previous drug use and mental health problems in his 2020 YouTube docuseries, Justin Bieber Seasons. The businesswoman admitted that helping Justin through his sobriety has also been difficult because she's had to reflect on her father's experiences.
Looking back on times of drug use and being in some dark spaces and having to kind of go back there and talk about it, it was extremely difficult. I was never somebody who struggled with like any substances, but that's because I was so aware of it because of my dad. He had a really big issue with cocaine and I was like, I'm never trying it because I'm just so scared that if I try it one time, it might lead into something else.
However, Hailey said growing up with people in recovery has helped her as she continues to support her husband.
I think even just the open dialogue of, hey, where are you at with this? Being able to be honest, like if I ever felt like I think like I would have had times and I've had times where I would get like nervous, like, are you okay to do this? Because you did have a time in your life where it was
not okay for you.
It was not okay for you and it was like a dark time for you. But he has very, very good self-awareness when it comes to that and is very open about it. And I think that is all I can really ask for.
This isn't the first time she has opened up about her marriage and the hard work it takes to keep their love going strong. Justin and Hailey were on the In Good Faith podcast last month where the Peaches singer praised his wife for accepting him through it all.
Luckily, Hailey just accepted me as I was. Even when we got married, there was still a lot of damage and hurt that I still needed to work through, but you've seen my heart through it all. And I could cry thinking about it, to be honest.
The businesswoman went on to add that she was always fully committed to making their relationship work.
I was in it. I made a decision. I know for a fact that I have loved this person for a very long time, and now would not be the time to give up on him. I just wouldn't do that to him. Imagine abandoning somebody in the middle of the worst time of their life, potentially. I'm not that type of a person. So I was going to stick it out no matter what the outcome was going to be. It was really hard.
I'm so grateful that you did.